Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be taking any Google image and turning it into a 3D print. So let's get into the video. The only thing you need to do is a quick Google image search for whatever you're looking for, whatever thing you like, and then find a picture and save it. There are a couple of programs we're going to need, such as Photoshop and also Tinkercad, which is a great free online program, and then we're going to be using Bamboo Studio to slice our file. So Photoshop will be our program of choice today. So once we have it open, we're going to go to File, Open, and we're going to choose our image, which in this case is this Pikachu Easter egg. The first thing we need to do is get this image down to just 4 colors because that's the max number of colors our AMS system can hold. So we're going to go to the magic wand tool and we're going to press it twice. And then we're going to select the pinkish ears and then the purple spots on the egg. And we're going to turn those red. And I already had the red chosen, but here in a second I'll go over how you actually choose your colors. And then we'll deselect the red again, and we'll go back to the magic wand tool and select the pinkish purple sections of the egg. And then we'll go down to the slow color and we'll have our little dropper, and we just select whatever in the image we want. In this case it's yellow, and we turn the little pinkish purple sections yellow. So now that we have it down to 4 colors, we need to start singling out every color so that way we can save it and export to turn it into an SVG. The easiest way to do that is go up to this contiguous button. I don't know if I said that right. But then you select the color you're looking for and it selects every part of that color in the image. And above the color selection tool, there's the smaller black and white box. If you select that, it turns your color tool back to black and white, and then you just use the paintbrush tool to paint everything yellow, black. And then we're going to click the little arrow next to that smaller box, and we're going to paint everything in the image white, and it's going to leave only the spots that were originally yellow. And now we can go to File, Export, and Save. And now we have to undo everything we just did. So we're going to go to Edit and we're going to click Undo until we get back to the original image. Then we're going to deselect and go back to that contiguous tool. And we're just going to select the black and it will select everything in the image that's black for us. And then we'll go back to the brush tool and have the white still selected, and we'll erase everything that's not black. And kind of a tip, I like to make sure that the brush is big. I have it on 500, just so you don't have to spend 5 minutes erasing everything. But once we're done that, we are once again going to export everything. And I do realize that the last time I saved it under black and not yellow. So I gave myself double the work here, but we ended up fixing it. And I ended up doing the rest of the colors because I didn't want to bore y'all too much. But as you can see here, I have red, black, white, and yellow saved. So now we can convert the files to SVG. We're going to be using onlineconvert.com. All you need to do here is choose File, Pictures, and find the image you're looking for. And then once that loads in the bottom bar, just press Start, wait for the next screen to come up, and click Download. And just like the last step, you're just going to repeat the process however many times you need to for however many images you have. And just make sure to actually click download in the next screen because you would not believe how many times I've forgotten to press that button. So now we're going to move on to our third program, Tinkercad, and this is where we're going to create our 3D design. So we're going to go into Tinkercad, and in the upper right hand corner you want to press Import, and this is where you're going to choose all your files. And just like the last onlineconvert.com, you got to do this one by one by one. You can also scale your images here, and it's not necessary, but if you do it to the right percentages, it's a little easier to handle rather than having a file that's just 5 times bigger than the actual build plate. Another thing that's not necessary, but I like to do, is go up into the Shape tab and then make the file whatever color you actually want it to be. So in this case, we're doing yellow. Not necessary, but I think it just makes it look prettier, I guess. We're going to speed this up just a little bit, but when you are scaling your images, make sure you actually remember what you're scaling to. I can't tell you how many times I've started at, say, 10%, and then I bring in another image and go to 15 or 20, and then you just kind of have a mess on your hands. So in the end, you're left with 4 files, but you can also go to the top and right-click and drag this little box over your image, and then it selects every single layer. And then you can just drag and kind of size how you wanted. I think I went with around 4 inches here for this one. So now we're going to export every layer, and it's very important that you export layer by layer and not just export the entire image. I'll show you why here in a sec, but one thing I like to do to remember which layer I'm on is in the shape drop down. When you select your layer, it does show you the color of it. So here you can see it that it's white. So I just like to remember I did white, I did black, I did red, and I did yellow. We are finally in our slicing software, Bamboo Studio, and this is where we're going to really see everything come together. So we're going to go to New Project and then Import. And we're going to import the 4 files that we just exported from Tinkercad. And this is why it was so important to export those 4 files separately in Tinkercad. You click yes here, but if you were to click no, or you exported those 4 files together, it would all load on the build plate separately, and it'd just be all over the place, and it would be impossible to bring it all together. But now that our Pikachu is on the build plate, you can see that he's all white, so we need to click the paint bucket in the upper right hand corner, and then we're going to use the fill button to start filling them in. So we're going to start with black. Make sure to get everything that's not together, so the eyes, the mouth, the nose. And then we're going to go to yellow and fill in the body. And the parts on the egg. And finally, we're going to go to red and fill in the cheeks, the tongue, the ears, and the 3 pieces of the egg. And once we're out of the paint tool, I like to flip him over. So we're going to go to rotate, and we're going to rotate him 180 degrees to where the color is on the print bed. And that's just going to give it that really, really nice finish. And we're going to finally slice him. So we'll let the program do its thing. And as you can see, it's a little over an hour to print, 11 filament changes, and just under 14 grams. And then we're going to send to the printer. And here are the final results. I felt like with the next holiday coming up being Easter, it made sense to use an Easter image. And my daughter likes Pokemon, so using a Pikachu Easter image made even more sense. You can also really use this for really anything. If there's a logo you wanted to make, you could do that. If you wanted to make cool coaster sets, you could do that. Or if you wanted to make different style Mickey ears, which I'll have a video on these later, you could also do that. Oh, you can also get a little creative with the image you already used and make cool little Easter decorations. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope it was informative for you. I hope you are about to run to your printer and print off all kind of stuff. If you did enjoy the video, please hit that subscribe button. Please hit that like button. And hopefully you'll be back for the next video. So thanks for watching, guys. And see y'all later. Bye.